Today, we're talking about how to write a killer YouTube script as a business owner. Every day, I see business owners spend hours on recording videos that get less than 100 views because they're rambling with no clear direction, while creators who script their content rack up millions of views and build massive lists of clients. And I get it, you're worried that scripting will double your content creation time when you already have a business to run. But the difference between looking like the expert that you actually are and looking like an amateur on YouTube comes down to one thing: a well-crafted script. In this video, I'm going to give you my 3-step framework for scripting YouTube videos that connect with your audience, showcase your expertise, and actually convert viewers into customers. I've been helping business owners create content for the past 7 years, so I've seen firsthand how scripting videos can transform a business channel. Just recently, we worked with a client, a seasoned public speaker who's spoken to millions of people across multiple stages around the world. But in this specific filming session, he wanted to go off the cuff, unscripted, just to see if it would have more of a natural flow. But it was complete chaos. His message was unclear, his points were scattered, and he struggled to stay on topic. By the end of the session, he literally told us, "I want to go back to scripting." This is coming from someone who speaks on stages to hundreds of thousands of people for a living. Why did this happen? Because speaking to a camera is fundamentally different from speaking to a live human being. When you're on stage, you get energized from the crowd, but a camera just stares blankly at you. It doesn't nod, it doesn't smile, it's just a little black box of metal. Without real-time feedback, even the most experienced speakers will ramble or lose their way. And today, viewers decide to stay or leave in just seconds. That is a luxury you cannot afford if you're serious about growing your business. That's why I had my skilled scriptwriters who went through all the best script writing and copywriting courses to create this 3-step framework to make scripting as simple and easy as possible so that you can get started today. Most business owners make a crucial mistake that guarantees their video flops every single time before they even write the first word of their script. And if you don't catch it, you'll waste hours creating content that no one watches. So what is this mistake? It's making content no one is interested in. You can make the most polished professional video in the world, but if it doesn't have the answers that your viewers are actually looking for, it's wasted effort. Before you ever write a single word of your script, you need to review your idea. This is the foundation that everything else is built upon. Step 1 is to validate your idea is something your viewers actually want and need before you spend time creating it. This is important to you as a business owner because it ensures every minute you spend on content directly contributes to growing your business instead of just creating content that gets lost in the noise. Let's assume you've already brainstormed an idea. You need to ask yourself a couple of questions. Is this actually a good idea? And here's how to know if you have a good idea. Are people already talking about this topic? Do your potential customers care about this? If the answer is no to either of those, then you need to ask yourself why you even want to make that video, because it's not going to bring you closer to your goals. Are you making this video because you want to make it, or because it will genuinely help your viewers? Next, you need to know what your title is. Is it something people would actually search for or click on? Your title should be clear, specific, and include keywords viewers are searching for. Don't sacrifice clarity for creativity. When it comes down to YouTube, being found is more important than being clever. These questions will help you validate whether your idea is even worth scripting. Now, if you're really struggling to come up with or validate your ideas, look at your competitors' YouTube channels and see which videos of theirs have the most views. Then replicate it and add your own expertise to it. This is called outlier hacking. The most successful business owners on YouTube aren't just sharing random tips, they're creating content with intention, addressing specific pain points that their customers are experiencing. Now, I want you to imagine you're at a TED Talk, but the speaker seems to have no real point. He's going off tangents, forgetting what he was supposed to say next, and you, along with the rest of the audience, are scrolling on your phone. After an hour of that, you'd be pretty annoyed, right? You'd think, man, what a waste of time. This is how viewers are left feeling after watching a poorly thought out video. Without an outline, even a great idea turns into a disaster. Viewers get frustrated, your message gets lost, you'll start seeing comments like, this video is all over the place, and you'll lose credibility. An outline is the difference between looking like an expert and looking unprepared. So in this next step, I'm going to show you how to break down your expertise into clear, logical segments that build on each other so that your viewers stay engaged from start to finish while positioning you as an authority in your field. All crucial factors for converting viewers into customers. An effective outline isn't just a list of bullet points. It's a strategic map that guides the viewer through a transformation from their current state of confusion or uncertainty to clarity and confidence. Here are some things you need to get clear on. Who are you talking to? Are they beginners or experts? Get really specific about who they are. This helps you tailor your message. For example, if you have a Botox offer, don't say woman over 30. Narrow it down to career-driven women over 30 who've noticed the first signs of aging and want to see results after just one appointment. Here are the other components you want to add on the outline. What problem are we trying to solve? Why are they even watching your video? What outcome are they looking for? What perspective or personal experience do you have with this topic? What's going to make your video different from the other hundreds of videos talking about the exact same thing? The last thing you want to do is just regurgitate the exact same advice they've already heard. What's at stake if they don't follow your advice? This question creates urgency. What will viewers miss out on if they don't follow your advice? One of my favorites, what objections would they have after reading your title? You need to address these objections throughout your script. And last, but most importantly, what are the key talking points you want to go over in this video? Next, define the transformation you want your viewers to have. A good YouTube video takes viewers from point A, their current situation, to point B, a better situation. What exactly will they learn, understand, or be able to do after watching your video? For each section, write bullet points of what you'll cover. Not full sentences just yet, just the key points. Outlining your script is what separates a well-structured video from a messy, unconfused one. But I know that sitting down and organizing your ideas can feel overwhelming, especially if you're not sure where to start. That's why I put together a free YouTube idea outline template, the same one I use for my clients and myself. It walks you through every step of the outlining process so you can structure your videos with confidence. Click the first link in the description to grab your copy and start outlining your next video the right way. Remember when I said a well-crafted script is the difference between looking like the expert you are versus an amateur on YouTube? The problem is most people don't understand the psychology behind why some scripts hold attention, but others make viewers click away. And that's exactly why their videos don't perform. The best YouTubers don't write scripts. They follow proven psychological principles that keeps viewers watching until the very end, something that most business owners overlook. So in this last step, I'm going to break down how to transform your ideas into engaging, clear content that actually holds attention and converts viewers into customers. When you're getting ready to write your scripts, you always start with the hook, sometimes called the intro. There are 3 parts to a phenomenal hook. First, you want to meet your viewers' expectations. The very first thing you say should repeat your title so that the viewer knows they clicked on the right video. You can either flat out repeat the title, just like I did in this video. Today, we're talking about how to write a killer YouTube script as a business owner, or say it in a way that includes the keywords from the title, like I did in my video titled The One-Page YouTube Plan to Blow Up Your Business Channel. I've taken everything they're doing and put it into a simple one-page YouTube plan that you can use to blow up your business channel today. This is by far the biggest reason why most channels have a huge drop-off in the first 30 seconds of their video. Don't clickbait your viewers. give them what they clicked on. Second, you want to call out your audience. Make the topic clear from the start so viewers know it's for them. You can hook them in by calling out their problem, promising a benefit, or saying something relatable to your audience. The goal is to get them to raise their hands and say, okay, this video is definitely for me, so that they keep watching. I do that right here in my hook. By saying this, I'm calling out business owners struggling on YouTube by stating a problem I commonly see and that they can relate to. Third, meet them where they are. In order for your viewers to listen to the rest of your video, you have to meet them where they are. You can do this by confirming what they already believe in or addressing the elephant in the room. Once you do that, you can offer a different perspective. You can use words like but, however, or on the other hand to take them from where they are to where you want them to go. The bigger and more unexpected the shift, the better your hook is at capturing and holding your viewers' attention. This final step is crucial for creating curiosity and getting the viewer to keep watching. Here's how I did it in this video. And I get it, you're worried that scripting will double your content creation time when you already have a business to run. But the difference between looking like the expert that you actually are and looking like an amateur on YouTube comes down to one thing: a well-crafted script. See how I started by saying something you already believe in? That scripting your videos would be time consuming. And then I used the word but to position the idea that a script is the difference between looking like the expert you are versus looking like an amateur. After the hook, you have the option to introduce yourself briefly and build credibility by giving social proof of who you are. This is great for building trust and telling viewers why they should even listen to you. Do you remember when I told you at the start of this video how I've helped business owners create content for the past 7 years? And the story about my client who wanted to have all his videos scripted? That's where I introduced myself and built credibility. Once you hooked your viewers, told them who you are, and gave them a reason to listen, you're going to create what I call curiosity gaps. A curiosity gap is when you ask a question or give the viewers a partial piece of information to tease their curiosity without giving them the full answer. When you do this, you are strategically withholding information. This creates a gap between what they know and what they want to know. The viewer is now hooked because they feel like they're about to learn something new, different, and better than they expected. In order to create an engaging video that keeps your viewers' attention, you need to create curiosity gaps for each of your key points, not just one. The first curiosity gap I used in this video was right here. Most business owners make a crucial mistake that guarantees their video flops every single time before they even write the first word of their script. And if you don't catch it, you'll waste hours creating content that no one watches. So what is this mistake? It's making content no one is interested in. You can make the most polished professional video in the world, but if it doesn't have the answers that your viewers are actually looking for, it's wasted effort. Before you ever write a single word of your script, you need to review your idea. I said that there is a big mistake that most business owners make that guarantees their video flops before they even write a word, but didn't even tell you what the answer was until the 6th sentence. And I still didn't tell you the how-to for this section. So you had to stick around to learn what it actually means to review your idea. When you use curiosity gaps in your scripts, you have to make sure to close each of the gaps before you introduce a new one. If you leave the viewers with too many unanswered questions, they're going to assume your ideas are scattered and you're not going to give them any real answers. So before you move on to your next point, make sure you've given the viewer a satisfying answer. The last part of your script is the outro. For YouTube, you need to make sure your outros are quick and to the point. If you don't do this, viewers will sense your video is ending and they're going to click away. This is horrible because it creates a drop off on your retention graphs, which tells YouTube your video isn't worth watching until the end. So whatever you do, don't summarize, just prompt them to watch another video on your channel. Look, I get it. This process can feel overwhelming. You already have a business to run, and the last thing you need to do is spend hours scripting and managing editors. That's exactly why I offer a complete done-for-you service, from brainstorming ideas to scripting, editing, thumbnail design, and posting, all for you. A streamlined and seamless system for business owners who just need someone to take care of everything for them, so that they can just show up and hit record. You're gonna wanna watch this video where I explain how I do that for you.